All right.
We're live.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Chortle Games Live. I'm one of your hosts, Jake, joined by Steven. Say hey, Steven.
Hey, Steven.
And we're playing some more Endless Dungeon.
You remember when we used to do 2 streams? Friday, like, I think it was just Fridays and Saturdays, but you remember, like, we used to do that? Like, stream multiple streams in one night, and that was, like, a thing that we regularly did.
Really?
Yeah, we used to do 2 games. Every Friday and Saturday.
I don't.
We would
Really?
we would usually do some Far Cry Arcade, especially on Fridays, and then on Saturdays we would do something, and then we'd stream with Friendly Fire Games. We used to do a lot. We used to do a lot.
We used to not have kids, too.
Yep.
That changes. That changes things. You know, it changes a man, they say. I sent you an invite.
Yep.
So you can join up on me.
Oh my God! I just got a very loud static thing in my ear. Okay, I'm here.
Welcome back.
Did you end up getting standing room only?
Yes, we did. So we can bring a third.
Excellent. So,
I would like to go to headquarters so I can get Fassy.
okay. That's fine by me. Oh, also, before we exit out real quick, or back up, something.
I say I bought that thing.
So go to the workshop. It'll be in Saloon.
Yep.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
I've got it standing
So
room.
notice the crystals and hero section.
Yep.
I didn't realize you can upgrade the crystal bot.
Oh.
So right now you have 1 slot that you can get upgraded with. So I would recommend buying one if you got the stuff.
I have 2.
Oh,
No.
good.
Well, yeah, I think I have 2.
I I only see 1 available slot. It's supposed to be 3. In my game, I've got 3. But you've got 1 slot that you can equip it with.
Lapid portals, heals when a zone is completed. I'm going to do the max health because that just seems...
Yeah, it's probably wise.
And then speed or defense.
I would say probably
When-
speed, because speed is something that's harder to get upgraded at the crystal bot in the middle of the mission, but you can get defense a lot.
Yeah.
And of course, you can also upgrade the heroes as you complete their quests.
As you what their quest?
Complete their quests.
Okay. Now, do I only have the guns that I've found, or are there only this many guns?
There are only that many guns.
Right. Just chickadee checking. That is cool that you upgrade Crystal Bot though, because
Yeah, I learned that like right after we ended the stream on Saturday.
I do enjoy.
Wait, go back. I was
Whoops.
upgrading Comrade because I've got his 3rd talent available. I'll do that one. Yeah. Okay, ready?
Ready?
Can we wait?
Now-
Where's our 3rd one?
That's what I'm asking. I don't know.
So,
Ah,
so does
I
it
wanna start it?
does it have to be? I guess in co-op only. It can only be playable characters. Like there can't be a 3rd one unless if it's a player. So
It's annoying.
Yeah, it is. So we do really need to get somebody else into this game.
we need to get someone else involved. I need to do something like really quick, 2 seconds. But you
Yep.
you explore.
Yep.
Seeing you got all upset. You thought, oh, it's gonna be forever.
I did not
And it
even think about you
wasn't.
for a second while you were gone, to be honest.
I forgot you existed.
There's a lore thing or something for you to loot to the bottom left of this room. I'm opening this door.
Bottom left, bottom left. Does it go right or does it go left?
Did you get it?
I got it.
Okay.
Don't mind me, I'm just cracking open a few
Sci-
cold ones.
science.
You want science? Yep. You want to keep going this way?
Yep.
Meat is wool. Oh.
That's nice. Let's go ahead and move that.
You want to go ahead and move it?
Mm-hmm. I'll watch the only spawn point. You just make sure the crystal gets there safe.
All right. I will hit the button and then I will teleport to it.
Perfect.
Be-doo bop bop. Be-doo bop bop. Let's get ready to move, big dog. Come on, Crystal Bot. Alright, it's almost done.
Sweet.
Got some free science for that.
Alright, go ahead and open the door. Actually, wait.
Well,
Okay, good. Don't open that next door. Go back to the original crystal room, and let's open that door.
alright.
That way we can keep...
Haunted house. Creepy.
So we hopefully shouldn't have to worry about that.
Not
Because,
for this floor.
yeah.
Alright, you want the original crystal?
Yeah, that way we can see how deep that path goes without having to worry about creating another opening.
Cause I'm a gummy bear. Oh, I'm a gummy bear. I'm a yummy, wummy, gummy
Help.
bear. More stuff to learn. I found some dust.
Well, I got a research station here.
Oh, and
Tesla ball.
the old, oh yeah, Tesla ball for sure.
Do not open the door. I'm going... You hold here. I'm going back to the other one. Actually, just come over here, because they won't attack anything over there. So we can just hold them where I've got my turrets.
Alright, well I'm bringing the party to you.
Alright.
Nice.
So I'm going to drop a Tesla ball on this spawn.
Can I draw one by this generator?
I wouldn't worry about it yet.
Just trying to protect the old generator, you know?
Yep. Let me see what other options are for research. We can get the Fatal Focus. That's the beam one. The really long range.
Is that the really long one?
Yeah.
I also found a drill point.
Okay. So we will do that drill point when we're ready to open up this door right here. That way we can just do a quick jaunt.
Yep. Okay. All right. So the laser.
I think the laser, because that's just a good
Fatal
long range.
focus. This turret area of effect causes critical chance. Yeah. No way.
All right, come back over here. We'll do
Yeah,
the same thing we
okay.
just did.
I'm coming, big dog. I'm coming. I'm just gonna watch this door.
Yep. And just in case you didn't notice, you do heal a little bit after every wave. So, if you are worried about being low health at the end of a wave, you should heal some after every. So don't worry about healing at the end of a wave, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Didn't notice that last time, so that's good to know. Good to know.
Okay.
To know you.
Let's go ahead.
Do we want to go ahead and
Yeah.
drill while
Yeah,
we
let's-
kind of have this situation under control?
Let's go ahead and drill. I'm going to build a fatal focus
Nice.
here.
Nice. All right. You want me to go ahead and start it?
Yep. And go ahead and build a fatal focus next to that industry generator. Oh, dang.
How's it hanging? They're coming. A lot of them are coming
Yeah.
around.
Yeah, I see that. Dock the crystal. Tell it to return to its. Yep.
I want it. I want it. I want it.
Up.
Great.
All right. Let's keep opening these doors up here. So go
Do
left.
you want to check research anymore? Or not that we can.
Yeah, we can.
Are you? Did you get this gun?
No, but I'm definitely taking it. Holy crap.
Oh wow! It's even another dig spot.
That's great. So let's go ahead and light this room up and then start the dig.
C, right? Yep. There we go. All right. I'm gonna. You ready?
Yep.
All right. I'm engaging the move. Apparently you have to hold to confirm that.
You hold that hallway. I'm gonna go back up here. How's it going over there?
We got it. We got it on lock over here.
Okay. You're gonna have some stuff coming.
I'm catching a few stragglers. It hadn't been very many.
Go ahead and send the bot back if you haven't.
I'm on it. Go there, little body. Fatal Focus was a great choice.
Yep.
Oh, I'm about to go down. That happened V quickly.
Okay.
I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna go use some food to.
Buy one.
Sure. Yeah, I'm just buying one. Just one.
Okay.
Just so we have it.
Yep.
Even goes buy one. You can buy one, Jake.
It works.
Alright, I'm opening a door.
Yep, come back to you.
Another spawn point.
Another spawn.
Yep. The region
Fucking-
key over here.
Fucking Groot. Fucking Groot.
So let's not open this door yet.
That goes to the.
Yeah, we're
crystal
gonna
room.
go around it. Man, it feels like we are not generating industry.
Right. Industrialism be damned. You know what I mean? Okay, where?
Opening this door. Another spawn point. But it has the key.
Fab.
Alright,
I
so that's
assume-
unlocked.
I assume we don't want to open any doors adjacent to the crystal room. So, do you want to go to that other one?
Up top.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm pretty sure it's just the crystal room or the one up top. I say we do the up top one first.
Yep.
Just because we can. I don't think that's going to mess us up one way or the other.
Yep.
Whereas the other one might.
Ooh, nice. I'm taking +2 wet per comrade turn in the room.
Heals plus 50 at the end of each wave. Oof. That might be nice
Yeah.
to get at some point. But I doubt we get it.
Go ahead and open up the next door.
The one in the crystal room.
No, I'm taking this one.
Oh. Shit, dude, I didn't even see that other door.
And yep, that's the end right there. So hurry to the crystal.
Alright, I'm at the crystal.
Okay.
Can I build another fatal focus to help defend, or?
One in the crystal room, yes.
Yep, that's what I'm doing. What I was thinking, though.
One for us. Right there. My choice.
I gotta go take care of generators.
Yep. I'm gonna drop another regular turret just because I'm gonna need the assistance. You go fight generators. Go save generators.
Okay. So now we want to open up these rooms that are adjacent to the crystal.
Great.
heavy zapper's yours if you want it. It's like a shock flamethrower, basically. It's very good, especially against robots.
All right, no reason to do anything else with that room.
So let's just open up this one. Hopefully, it'll be just a dead end.
Ouch.
And then before we, do you want the empathizer or do you want me to take it? I like that gun a lot. So
Are you gonna keep
the fire lance?
the fire lance?
Yeah.
Okay, no, then yeah, you take it.
So yeah, I've got this now and
Holy
this. So I'm very slow fire rate, but I hit hard. So go ahead and open up that last door that's between
The
and
adjacent door.
yeah, and then I'm gonna go set up shop next to the spawn point between the crystal and the door. So as soon as you open up that door, actually, let's check research first. Go ahead and get the acid sharpshooter. I think that's one of the options.
Okay. Acid sharpshooter.
And then
yes, that sounds awesome.
And then we'll survive that wave.
Yep.
Not place any turrets. This wave we'll make do with what we got. And then after we survive the wave, we will open up the door to. Hey Joe.
Are we? What up, Joe? Are we just holding out here?
I say we hold here.
Okay.
Right there. One for us.
Put that closer. It's okay.
My choice.
So I've got a really good angle over here with the fire lance. I'm literally just shooting out the door and they're just dying. So if you've got that bottom part, we should be good.
I think I've got the bottom. I'll let you know if I get nervous.
I'm shooting your way.
No, I'll let you know.
Oh, there's
I'll
nothing
try.
coming my way.
Okay, well, then feel free.
Fire lance is super slow, but man, it hits.
When it hits, it do be hitting. That was nice.
So let's check research one more time.
Okay, no less dose, you know what I mean? I don't know why I'm following you, like I'm gonna...
I'm gonna refresh,
Okay,
and we're gonna skip. I don't love any of those options.
nothing, okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and cue the crystal to move, and you move with it.
Yep, I'm with it.
Oh,
Remember my traps.
go ahead and upgrade the crystal. What are our options? Because we should have 2 upgrades actually.
Totally forgot about that, yep, calm. Let's see, upgrade. Grants Crystal Bot an attack that inflicts 30 neutral damage. Doorways to Wisdom adds 1 science generated for each door. Probably going to do that.
Yeah.
Adds 20 defense to Crystal Bot.
Ooh.
I assume you want the 20 or the sorry. I assume we want the science first, and then let's see what the other one is.
Let's actually do the defense because we actually have some good turrets already.
Swift but sloppy.
Nope.
A way to a hero's heart adds 1 food generated
that
per
one.
door open. Hang on. Oh, Steven. Oh, maybe not. So this one is giving its all. This is reduces the max health of the crystal bot by 40%, but we get 1 extra food per door open and 1 science per door open.
No.
Just the food?
Just the food. We need the health. The food, you may have noticed, but I usually don't make food generators unless if we're in a really good spot because food you spend...
You spend that the most sparingly.
Pretty much. But once we've got enough, like we're established enough, we're going to stop getting science entirely. And then what we spend on science will start, what we generate in science, we'll generate in food. Are you ready?
I am so ready that my name is Freddy. Move it or lose it, Crystal Bot. I love how you just have turrets you can just drop freely.
Yep, it's so nice. They're not very good, but they add up.
I assume we both can't beat him.
That is
'cause
correct.
He just seems like,
I'm pretty sure that's correct. Come on.
One for us. Right there. One for us.
oh, you acting like the door's already open.
It is open.
Now it is.
You got like 4 seconds later.
Bot's got to get in. The bot's got to lock the door.
Very
A lot
good.
that happens. You know what I mean?
All right, pick a door.
Pick a door, any door. Do you want to fuck the door? Pick door number 3. Industry.
Why door number 3? What? Just guy in a car. Guy in a car was like, pick a door. Door number 3 is more promiscuous.
I saw a door number 3 around the corner last night.
I heard door number 3 does butt stuff.
For fun.
For business and pleasure. There's something got through, Jake.
What is it? What are these things? Jeez.
There's they're ghosts that are invisible until they're not.
And look, we got one of these things. I say we do that now.
Absolutely.
Where can we place something there that's going to be helpful?
I'm gonna do a Tesla core. Well, I'll just do a fatal.
It's such a weird spot. Yeah,
I'll
I
do a
say
fatal
do a
focus there.
fatal. Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
Go ahead.
Yep, I'm on it. We'll just post up here and try how. You said these are ghosts? Have we fought these before?
I have. I'm not sure if you have.
I don't think I have.
Just keep an eye on the map because you'll see them on the map. See how they're passing over us right now?
Fuck, what the fuck? Glad you said that, jeez.
Yep.
The fuck am I supposed to fight something I can't even fucking see?
What?
Oh shit.
Get me up.
Your contribution is appreciated.
Alright, I'm going to press the button.
More wealth to the cause. Go over there.
What? Stay alive. Stay alive.
Your contribution is appreciated.
Go back to the crystal.
This was not supposed to be that difficult. This was one set of enemies.
Something hit me super hard.
But we need to prepare that room for fucking war.
Yeah.
Like, we need to set that room up to not let anything through.
Yeah.
Jesus, that sucked. There's a room. There's another
Open up the next door because we know we're going to set up that room, so we may as well. Okay. Do industry.
Another industry.
Yeah, because we're good on science right now. We could afford.
Are we?
We could afford 2 upgrades, and we don't even know where the research is yet.
Alright. Fine. Fair enough. Fine.
Yep. And I'm going to place a.
I'm gonna put another. Do you want another?
I'm putting an acid sharpshooter here.
What about?
Put a Tesla ball there.
Great. All right.
And then I'm going to put a fatal focus there.
We about to post up on.
Yeah.
So I gather whatever's on this side is important.
Yeah, we're going to get the key, go in here, and then that next room is going to have a crystal bot slot in it. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that.
What was it?
It healed monsters in dark rooms.
Woo. No, thank you.
Railgun. I'm gonna get in the Matrix for a perk. It's +1 whip per turret in room.
Okay.
And so I equipped that since I'm usually sitting with turrets.
You do sit with turret. Ow.
We're about to get invaded.
Got us 2 food so that we. Is it still just that one guy? The one area?
It's to the one room, yep.
Fucking fabulous. Does sprint make you run in this game, or am I just crazy? Is that just an instinct?
Huh?
Like shift?
No, it does
that
not.
Make you run?
It does not.
Okay, great. It's just an instinctual. I'm kind of hanging back to catch the
Yep.
ones that goes through. Don't get fucked.
I'm about to. Yep.
Coming for you. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you.
Your contribution is appreciated.
Sheesh. I'm going back down that hall that we were in.
Yep.
I felt like there was one more door. Yeah, no, there's lots of doors. I'm thinking, let's see where this goes.
Okay.
Ugh.
Yeah, I don't like the campfire. Are you liking the lightning gun at all?
You know, I'm not using it a ton.
It's very
But,
close range, but it does great damage against bots.
Yeah, these guys suck at close range. Let
Oh,
me
shoot.
fucking tell you. Let me get through. Jesus. I'll tell you what's hitting you, Steven, is those little snake things.
It is. I noticed last wave. That is absolutely what killed me. I'm going to set up some stuff, or just one thing on the crystal. So that if they do, like, appear to hit it, they'll get Tesla balled. What are our research options?
Wait, what are you going to set up in here? Are you going to set something up in here next to these guys, or?
No, because they're just going to phase through it.
Okay. We have a Tesla ball star 2.
That one. Absolutely that one.
Where are we going to hold up?
I am going to go back to that main hallway.
I'll defend this room. Like I'll post up like 2 doors back where the shop is.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I started it. Did you set anything? I'm gonna set one fatal focus in here.
Okay.
Or do you think acid's doing better with these guys?
Do acid, because if it gets the shot, it's going to do way more damage than fatal focus, because fatal focus needs to maintain visual, and these things just so happen to break visual constantly. So fatal focus is not good against the ghosts.
Okay.
I say that, but light damage seems like it's doing work.
Woo, fuck. I'm getting torn up over here. We should have put some
Yep.
stuff down before we let that go.
One for us.
We're good. Coming to you. Okay.
Sorry I let you down on that one, dog.
That's fine. Okay, check research one more time.
Yep. So I'm running my little Athorax over there. Ooh. Diagnosticator. Repairs over time other drones in the same room.
That's good, but what are our other options?
Pretty good. Laser binder, which I think we've agreed we don't like.
Yeah.
And then the flamethrower.
Get the flamethrower, because we
don't
do...
have enough. We don't have enough.
Okay.
We need like 10 more.
Okay. We do want something because like the Tesla ball is for large, like semi-large, like radius, but the flamethrower we need something that does high damage and condensed, and I prefer the flamethrower to the light, the laser one.
I'm gonna spend.
Yep.
Oh, great, you got it. 25.
Knowledge is dangerous would be really good for you.
Okay. It says damage to Crystal Bot.
Attack Okay, never mind. I thought that meant the attack that you give it, but yeah, I guess.
I was a little. That's why I was a little confused. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, so it's not.
I'll
Yeah, don't do
pass
that one.
If you
Let me see if.
anything interesting.
Oh, yeah, I can get a 4th turret, but I need 20 more food. So do not spend any of our food.
Try not to. Try not to. And that other door leads straight to the crystals. So
Yeah, so we hold off on that. Yep. I'm opening this
try
one.
that one. You're heading to. Yep. Oh fuck.
Those are robots, so those. Your.
Electricity will be good.
Yep.
Got a key.
I'm making a Tesla ball here to catch them. Okay, so the key. I'm gonna open this, and then it's gonna be a slot for the crystal. Yep.
Yep.
So we want to go ahead and move that like right now.
Okay.
So
Some free. Hey, I'm gonna go start the flame, and then I will flamethrower research.
oh yeah, because we just got it. Yeah, good. Was that you? Do it anyway. Do it anyway.
I'm doing it anyway. You need to start the crystal.
I'm about to as soon as you start that.
All right, started it. I'll start the crystal. You.
I got
just
it.
defend. Never mind. Okay.
Because I was standing next to it.
All right.
Special waving. What?
Oh, great. It's gonna fucking suck.
Avoid the movement.
I don't know what's special about it, but I'm fucking nervous. Alright, the bot is rolling.
Just watch out for that invisible enemy.
Yep.
Wow, that was stupid.
It's not. That sounded way worse.
yeah. So let's open up the passageway that linked to the previous crystal bot room. That'll be free resources.
This one right here?
No, this one.
No, this is the same one, so.
I said former crystal bot room. That one.
I guess, you know what? Just fuck me. Why do I open the doors?
That's a great question, Jay.
Great question. Why I feel the confidence that I do, it just boggles my mind. I don't know that we love. You like the amplifier, don't you?
Amplifier is good. It's very good, honestly. Because it affects heroes and turrets, I believe.
I don't know that we're gonna make it to that one, but
We've got at least 2 doors to open, so let's
Yeah.
just find out.
let's just find out, everybody. Let's just fucking find out. Any preference?
I am doing a acid sharpshooter here.
I'm just gonna open.
Light it up.
Railgun.
Let me see.
Fuck.
You want this thing?
I'll take it if you. I mean, I just have this and.
Well, use the empathizer.
I will take whatever you drop. I'm
Take the
probably
empathizer.
gonna-
I'm liking these charge weapons, honestly. That one's good for AoE.
I think I'm gonna.
Yeah, keep the Gatling gun,
Yeah.
just for neutral damage.
Gatlin's too good.
Ooh.
What the fuck?
All right, that's our way out.
What is this? Starfield?
Well, I'm having fun, so no.
Oh shit. You want to go ahead and move it?
Yep. No, 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 no. Because we got more doors to open.
Oh fuck. Did you open this door?
I did. Well, that door was open already.
Oh.
When it was a companion to the initial door. All right. I'm gonna put some turrets here. I'm gonna hold out in this room. I mean, I guess we can just do that anyway, like all together.
Ghost coming behind.
Yep.
I'm focusing on robots just because I can
Yep.
better equipped to fight them. Do turrets heal automatically at the end of the...
Yes. Even destroyed turrets will come back to life.
Right, that's not bad.
I'm upgrading our turret or our crystal bot to give us +1 industry per door opened.
Oh, fabulous, yeah. Yeah, I think we've done this room, Steven.
We've got one more. This door right here.
Oh,
Let's check the research first.
wait, we don't have enough for
Okay.
what you wanted.
Okay.
It's 40. We'll have enough.
Oh,
Oh, we're just shy.
That's okay.
Is it though,
It'll
Steven?
be fine.
It will be.
So I will lock down this door. You ready with crystal?
I'm ready to... Never mind.
I
No,
did
will
not
be
mean
ready.
to place that. Oh well. That'll. This thing over here. See if you can grab that.
It's yours.
See, it won't let me pick it up though.
Never mind.
Stay with crystal.
Yep, I'm on it. Literally on its ass. I don't like how these ghosts sound like cows. Have you noticed that?
Is that a goat? I thought it was the robots.
Maybe it is.
Still,
I
it
just
doesn't.
keep hearing them.
It's not. It's not right.
Whatever it is, it ain't right. Ain't natural. Oh fuck, I'm about to get fucked.
You pull back into this room. Door's half open.
I don't know what this thing is. It looks like a heart. I got it.
Door's almost open. Sweet.
Booyah. There wasn't any, I don't remember there being any specific, like, get to the headquarters and then go to the bathroom to get Fisa or whatever. I think it was just go to the headquarters.
That's usually just go there and see what's up. So we have to do procedural factory?
I haven't been given an option yet. Well, looks like it.
Closer to the heart of the beast.
My gun kind of looks like I have a thorax on the front and a back.
That ass goes all the way up.
That ass goes
Anyway.
You ever seen an ass cheek that's got one cheek going forward and one cheek going backwards? Because I have it. Damn. Pity got a body like 1969.
Pick a door. Pick a door, you freak.
You absolute freak of nature. Let's go up.
Yep.
Got to get up to get down. That's what I always say.
Gotta get up to go down? Is that what you said?
I guess that works too. I say got to
No.
get up to get down.
Oh, my God.
I see what you're saying though now.
I was asking. I don't support this either way. What are these guys weak to? They are weak to acid.
I think we put an acid sharpshooter.
I'll put one here.
Yep. What's the range on that sucker? It just must be infinite.
It's long.
I don't even see it.
Yep.
Let's keep the party to this room.
Yep.
If I can get around this fucking
Sweet industry.
industry, I'm on it. Sweet, sweet industry, yeah.
Good.
Ooh, what the fuck? This looks like it has my name written all over it, and I don't know why I can't interact with it.
Like, you think it's you?
Like, literally, it looks like my character.
Kinda
Or like
does.
my species.
Yeah. I'm just gonna upgrade this. I'm just gonna see how much damage this thing can do. I want it to get to where it can like be upgraded. I don't know what technically upgrades a turret. I don't know if
Yeah, what gets it to that threshold?
yeah.
Why do you keep hitting me, bitch?
I'm buffing the turrets.
What keeps knocking me back? Nice.
All right. Progress. I will put a flamethrower here just to catch things that
Catch
get.
strays.
Yep.
Man, I know how to call them. Fuck! You want science?
Let's do food.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. Because since we've got enough to where we could possibly research two things, and we haven't found the lab yet. So,
Gotcha. Okay, all right.
let's do. These things are going to be weak to electricity. So,
Oh, hey, look, here's another research station. You want science?
yeah,
That way we have one of each?
yep.
Alright, this goes to the main crystal room. I
Do
think
not
we
open that.
Hold off on
Yeah,
that.
that is correct.
Jeez, calm down. Hey,
There's the lab right there.
speaking of, fuck, this is a big room.
Oh,
Right there.
I love this railgun. It's very good.
Is it just a normal weapon?
It's a. What do you mean by that?
I don't even know if I know that. Steven. It has seemed to me that there's like, well, I mean, there's normally like common, rare, like that normal.
I don't think
nomenclature.
that's how it works. I think when you see gray, I think that just means neutral damage. So
Can
it
I
just
open
does.
this door right here? It seems like
No.
a free door to me. Oh, research. What do you want to research?
What do we got?
Smokehouse.
Refresh.
Inflicts acid damage. You want to refresh?
Actually, let's smokehouse. Let's do smokehouse.
Area effect. Okay, smokehouse it is. Where are we holding out?
Go check the top. I got. Well, I'm running to the generator. Yeah, we may have bitten off more than we can chew.
Fuck.
Go to the crystal. Just teleport there.
Yep. Can you can't.
Generator is being oppressed.
I'm working on it, but we lost the generator.
Shit.
It was the science one though, so that's okay. I was pinned. There was nothing I could do. That's okay. Let's just keep exploring. Well, hold on. Don't open the door yet. I see a
I'm
turret
not doing
upgrade.
anything. I'm checking research.
Yep.
We can get a fatal focus 2. Or an amplifier.
I would say probably fatal focus 2.
The fatal focus 2 is 70, and we
Oh.
have 27. I don't know that we're gonna hit that, but let's just see.
What's the amplifier cost?
40.
Let-
And
yeah.
again, we're at 27, so it's gonna be close. Do you want
Yeah.
to open this? I feel like this door is free.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna keep going this way.
Actually, let's go this way. Follow me, because I assume that when we open this door up here, it's going to lead us to a new crystal slot, and that way we can kind of explore the opposite side and set up. Okay, we're definitely getting rid of that.
What did that do?
It basically lowered turret defense but increased wit, so turrets were a lot more vulnerable, but we didn't want it. So we're going to go ahead and move the crystal here so that we can pivot our defenses to being away from those doors. Basically, we can explore the left freely once we do this. So go ahead and move the crystal, and I will uproot it.
I'm on the crystal. Did you put the smoke thing down in their room yet?
No. I don't know if there's a good spot. Was there a spot that was close?
Surely there's one.
It's not going to be that way. It's going to be this way, Jake.
No, I'm
Oh,
holding
okay,
the
got
spot.
it.
I see. I was just saying we should put one in their room.
Where-
There's a decent spot. I'll lay it down. You got the crystal?
Yeah.
I'll try to get in and do this really quick while we're over here. I heard a really intense heartbeat. Is everybody okay?
You need to get over here. We're fine right now, but they're... If I get hit once, I'm dead. So do you think the day before is going to come out this year?
God, no. I think we just need to stop calling things like most anticipated. You know what I mean? I feel
Well,
like whatever our most anticipated games end up being the ones that get delayed indefinitely.
Or end up being bad? Redfall?
Or yeah, well that too. Yeah. Gosh, was that our most anticipated? This
It was
year?
it was on our list.
All right, I think right here. Let's see.
Probably that, because they're going to have to kind of pivot towards... Yeah. I don't love the distance, but we'll see how
Yeah,
it
I don't
does.
either, but we'll see.
So the good news about what we've got going right now is that we've got a lot of doors, it seems, that we can open to just
Really?
generate resource without worrying about the crystal directly.
Yeah. There was a door also. It just occurred to me that might just be where we came from. Never mind.
We probably should light this up.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what's on these other doors
All right,
first.
let's see what we're working with here.
Jeez, kid.
I'll kill you all and then fuck your mom in there as a ghost.
Ooh, +2 industry. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Also, the crystal's gonna move again.
Again?
Yeah, because that yellow means that it becomes available when the crystal is slotted in an adjacent room. So that's how we know when the crystal has an opportunity to move.
Fuck me, daddy.
Let's just go to the crystal door, I guess. Oh, actually, yeah. Let's.
Do you? Okay, I guess we're doing the amplifier.
Did you? I didn't do that. Did you?
Fuck, I hope we're at least doing the amplifier. I didn't hit it. God damn it. What the fuck just hit us?
The big robot dude with the sword does this wave push thing that hurts, and it like isn't telegraphed at all.
That's under attack. You got it?
Yeah, I got it. What the hell was that noise?
I got a big beefy robo dog cat thing. Everybody good?
Hey, we got the amplifier. That's good.
This was a fucking amplifier. I was waiting for it to be like, oh, here's the cushy turret if you want it. Diagnosticator or flamethrower 2. We're probably not gonna be able to port either, but just so you know.
Yeah. Flamethrower 2 would probably be nice, but we'll cross the bridge when we come. I am going to put an amplifier in this room.
Which one?
In the big room.
Okay.
That everything seems like it has to go through.
I'm gonna move this way.
Yep, there's another crystal
another,
slot.
Another huge room, Steven.
Yep.
Oh, and a crystal slot. Yep.
Yep. Let's explore everything.
Let's
really hope that because I'm worried that.
Do you feel comfortable opening this door?
Yeah.
I had half a mind to make you do it because I was like, I'm not gonna be getting yelled at.
The death darts is a decent gun if you feel the need to get rid of the Gatling gun.
Is the fire rate pretty decent? No slow fire rate.
Well, I mean, comparing it to the Gatling gun, everything's gonna look. Hey, Vortex.
I will. What up, Vortex? I'll get it.
Yep.
If you're cool with me spending 25 industry.
Yep. Fire it and see if you like it.
Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be nice to have this against the.
Do you want that or do you want this thing?
I mean, tomato. At least the acid is strong against a certain enemy type we're facing right now.
That's true. All right, let's go this way and start opening doors next to the crystal, I guess. I've never seen a room like this, or a floor like this. I mean,
yeah, this is crazy. It's a lot of stuff.
How are you doing, Vortex?
Let me look at the tabs here.
Let's go low. Well, Vortex asked how Spider-Man is. I'm officially off the leash. I hate it.
Steven's. Someone asked. I have all license.
Yeah. You did this. No, I don't hate it. I just think it's really disappointing that they seemed like they didn't even try in a lot of ways. The gameplay is fine, but it's a downgrade in my opinion from the first game because it tries to do too much. The story is awful, and like it kind of feels like it does certain things just to do them, like the whole well, Venom's gonna be in the game, so we have to have bitch ass Peter Parker in the game for no reason. they're
Yeah.
flanking. I didn't realize that was.
Steven made a point, not to steal your thunder, but
Go ahead.
Steven brought up that Miles should have been the one that got the venom, just because his story arc is dealing with anger and
Yeah.
hatred and revenge and that sort of stuff.
So
And
Vortex.
that just matches so much better with a Venom story
Yeah,
line than
they
what, you know.
it very much feels like when they started developing this game, I don't know if they were told by higher ups or whatever, but like it very much felt like it was mandatory on the demand. This has to be a Peter and Miles thing. They both have to be in this. And so Insomniac seems like they wanted that because they wasted absolutely no time making the Miles Morales game. Because which gave me the feeling that they just really were excited to play with the new power set. I'm gonna put the smokehouse here, and so Miles having his own game. I'm gonna guess a couple medkits.
Well, I was just gonna say, before you do, what were we saving?
We weren't saving food for anything. We were generating it so we had enough for upgrades, but we just haven't found that station yet.
Gotcha.
But we really freaking lucked out that the way forward was not on this side. Because now we can move the crystal.
Yeah.
So go ahead and start the move. I will hold this big room here. But
All right, is flamethrower what we're working towards as far as science? I don't think we're gonna make it, but I'm just curious.
I would say probably so.
Okay. What was that, 70?
I believe so. You start the move. We're about to get hit by a wave. Yep.
Hitting the move again. I'll be with the robot.
Yep. So, yeah, it seemed like somewhat like whether it was Insomniac that was like it's really important to us that this is a Miles and Peter thing where they are both equally Spider-Man, or whether it was Sony that was like, hey, Miles Morales is bigger than Jesus right now for some reason. So, Vortex, if you don't want bias, you're not going to get it here because I don't 10 out of 10 games a lot. Spider-Man for PS4 might be a 10 out of 10 for me. Because, like, damn near everything it did was perfect in terms of, like, what they were trying to do. So, like, for me to come from being that, like, much of a, like, I love this game fanboy to what the hell were they thinking when they made this game? That's kind of the energy I'm coming at it with now. So, like, you're not going to get bias here. You're going to get unfortunate fact. But the gameplay, for example, in Spider-Man PS4, and this is a point that not a lot of people necessarily agree with me on, and
I was gonna say I don't agree with what you're about to say here, but
and that's fine.
you say it.
But
It's the truth, bitch.
basically, my issue with the gameplay is that when they made the Miles Morales game, it stopped being Spider-Man PS4 hit this beautiful blend of improvisation and environmental combat, like where every single fight it felt like no matter like how standard it was or how run-of-the-mill whatever, it felt like you were kind of making things up as you went, but methodically, if that makes sense. Which is very Spider-Man. It was a lot about using a lot of gadgets and crowd control, and just very quick flow state combat. So that's not gone in this game anymore, but it's broken. And when I say broken, I don't mean like it's bad or like it's
not glitched.
It is cracked, like to where they made a choice with the Miles Morales game when they decided we want to make Spider-Man, but Spider-Man that goes beyond with things that aren't Spider, being the electric powers. So the Miles Morales game introduced that. You had the Venom Punch, you had the teleport, you had the jump, you had all of the stuff, and it was cool. But suddenly, this Spider-Man game stopped feeling like a game that required you to use all these different gadgets and different environmental tools, and be in more of like a flow state to where you're building up your takedowns and stuff, and it felt more like a RPG. And I say RPG in the sense of saying like a traditional abilities have cooldowns. You've got 4 abilities, that kind of RPG style. That is what Miles Morales brought to the Insomniac Spider-Man formula. I'm going to drop a smokehouse over here. And so they couldn't go backwards having another game that had Miles Morales in it. So this game, it wasn't even a question. Like, Miles has to be at least as powerful as he was in his standalone game. So if that's true, but this is also a Peter Parker game, then Peter has to suddenly be as powerful as Miles, or has to keep up in some way. So Peter has to play like an RPG character now.
There's one door we missed up here that I'm headed to.
Up where?
Sorry, not trying to interrupt you.
Oh yeah,
It's
I
in
see
this
it.
big room.
Good on.
It must have been what was locked.
Yeah, it was. That's probably the way forward, to be honest. But so now Peter, even though, ooh, what's this? A mid-range cone of acid damage. See if you like that better than your dart thrower. It's gonna be probably more like a shotgun.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I like these, the 2 that I have.
Okay, so
I
that
have
is the
this-
way forward.
Did you start that or?
That's just a wave. Hang out down by the crystal. Just make sure those blobs don't. I'm just gonna make sure that our generator is okay. And honestly, if the food generator falls at this point, we're fine.
Yeah. We have plenty of food.
Yeah, but so to make Peter keep up, their solution was, well, obviously on one end, and I'm going to spoil things that, like, pretty much the only spoilers I can think of that I'm going to say have been confirmed through trailers or just everybody knows about it. Like,
Steven, the food upgrade thing has been in this crystal room the whole time.
the medkit purchase or the upgrades?
No, the upgrades.
Oh, fantastic.
Right here.
Cool. We'll do that after this wave then. So the black suit Spider-Man is in this game, and if you watched the gameplay reveal, you know this. That's just that was a big hook. So I guess that was their solution. Was, well, if Miles is going to be uber powerful through like his Venom Strike stuff, the stuff that Miles can do, then we'll just say that that's how we make them shoulder to shoulder. Peter gets the black suit. But that's not the whole story, because the black suit is very much a story element, and you get to a point to where Peter doesn't have the black suit. And I don't know how they answer this, because I just got to the point where Peter doesn't have the suit anymore, and I don't have the black suit stuff anymore. So it's almost like a season of the game is spent with Peter having those powers. So when he doesn't have the black suit, he has the Iron Spider legs, which are fine. They're just there. I have never personally associated the Iron Spider legs with Peter. I've always associated the Iron Spider legs with Superior Spider-Man, Doc Ock Spider-Man.
See, what's funny is in the PS4 game, you had the Iron Spider leg upgrade.
Yeah.
I used that. Like, that was pretty much my exclusive.
See, I used
Ultimate or whatever it was.
Spider Bro, absolutely Spider Bro, which was the little drone. So
Oh, maybe I did use that
yeah,
one too.
so I'm not saying that the Iron Spider legs are like I just don't. That is not a staple of Peter. That is a staple of to me of Superior Spider-Man, which is when Doc Ock became Spider-Man. It was a whole thing. It was actually pretty cool though. And I'm pretty sure
That's the next thing.
great. But actually, let's do the food thing, and then we're about ready to leave. Actually,
Yeah, I got nothing that I want out of
where
that
is it?
food thing.
Oh, I see.
Right there.
I got something.
Can we refresh that thing?
Yeah.
Let's do one refresh if you already got something and
Yep. Check yours.
you refreshed it.
No, but I bought something. I don't know if buying something
Okay,
refreshes
no.
free or not.
It did not. Let me refresh. Major publication, 50% efficiency on active skill, critical chance.
That might be good because your active skill is your trap, and I don't know if you've been using that a lot.
I keep forgetting I have it, but I'll upgrade it and
Okay.
continue to try and use that.
Okay, so I'm gonna open
We
this
should
door.
also buy food. Yeah, open that door. Oh, fucking
Go north.
Jesus.
I got this one.
Well, I don't even know where we're going.
I'll take care of it then.
I got it. I see where it is.
Okay. So, so Peter Parker in this game, they had to make him feel like he plays more like Miles, so that playing Peter and Miles feels similar enough that one doesn't feel weaker than the other. Now here's my initial pitch. This is part of my sleep writing that I did.
I don't know if Vortex understands that reference, but yeah.
So you go ahead and tell him.
Steven wrote this. He rewrote the script in his sleep. Like literally got on his phone, I think.
Yeah, it was my phone.
And
Google Docs.
rewrote the first act of Spider-Man 2 for PS5.
Yeah, and the first paragraph that I wrote, part of that was that, to paraphrase, go to the crystal and I'll hold that big room. I'm going to trigger it. So that first thing that I wrote was Peter would play similar to how he did in PS4, which means he would have a lot of different gadget choices, but that Miles didn't have, like the impact web, the
Impact Web, what a fucking miss. I can't believe that's not here.
It breaks my heart. That was my favorite thing.
Same. That's exact. Even now, my play method is how can I web and stick them to a wall. Like that is what I'm actively trying to do.
And this game sucks at that. They made it really hard to do that.
I've gotten a lot better at it, but it definitely took some figuring.
But Peter would have those gadgets, and he would have none of the 4 abilities that Miles has, but he would have his suit ability, which would act as one big cooldown, and it's something that he could change his playstyle with. So Peter would be more seasoned and prepared. That is more Peter than Miles. Miles is not necessarily those things because he's new.
He's still in high school, for God's sake.
He's still in high school, and he's still learning how to be Spider-Man. That is a plot point. And so Peter would have different gadgets that he's made, which is also more Peter than Miles. Miles isn't an engineer. Miles is very intelligent, but he's not an engineer. Not the same way Peter is. And so Peter would have the different gadgets, and he'd have the suit abilities, which could be like you use the Iron Spider legs, or you get the Spider Bro, or you like the first game had a bunch of different ones. Like just take your pick. Doors open. Get ready. We're actually going to do a boss fight next.
Nice.
So then Miles would not get most of the web gadgets. He would get.
Would need them.
He wouldn't need them. He would have his regular web, and then maybe similar web. Like maybe he'd have 1 or 2 unique webs just to him that would help elevate his playstyle. But ultimately, they would fight the same. But Miles would be more about raw power, and Peter would be more about approaching things differently.
Right.
Because that is Peter Parker. That is what he does. And so that was like the first thing that I wrote in there. And part of that also would play directly into hold on, before we start this thing, I'm gonna get some foundational turrets set up. Yeah, that one. So part of the story would implement the idea of Miles being green, and like he's very skilled, he's very talented, but he lacks control of his venom powers, which is one of the reasons why. And I keep saying venom powers; they're called venom powers, but it's not symbiote venom.
Right.
Like Venom Strike is the name of one of his abilities.
Venom Strike.
Yeah. But yeah, Impact Web's gone, Vortex. Doesn't that make you want to friggin' cry? But anyway, so let me gather my thoughts while we prepare for this.
Walk me through what's about to happen here.
I don't know.
Is the goal to get through this door, or are we gonna get through this door and then
Oh,
fight something?
you know, we're gonna try to open the door, and then a boss is gonna appear from the ceiling. We're gonna have to fight the boss, and if it's the one I'm thinking it is, we're going to have to do the boss fight while the crystal is moving with us. And we down the boss, and then when the boss is down, we tell the crystal to drill the boss, and we have to do that 3 times.
Okay. So like, does every slot in this room need to be full of something?
I think we're probably okay with what we got right now, because we want to save some stuff for after this.
Okay.
So
yeah, let's save what we got then.
Yeah. So
You want me to go ahead and start it, or?
yeah, go ahead and start it.
Okay. Great.
So part of the whole Miles experience in this game would be that you are stuck to cooldowns, and when you don't have your abilities at your disposal, you do feel a little bit weaker because Miles is still learning how to control it. But that would be a direct plot point to the game, because in this game, Miles fears being alone. Yeah, this is the one that I'm aware of. So we need to hit him from the back, basically. Yep. He's going to try to jump on you. Just make sure the crystal is crystal's probably going to follow you, so constantly be moving, because when he does that jump attack, you need to be moving out of the way so the crystal will also move out of the way. After this boss fight, I'll continue Vortex. Any questions?
Put your questions in the chat, everybody. Questions in the chat.
All right, gonna start the drill. I actually like this boss fight. I like how it implements the bot. The crystal bot's like a fun 4th character.
It is. It is a great character. I'm still really upset about we paid for that extra slot.
Yeah.
And we're not getting it. Someone make that make sense. You know what I mean? The bot might be.
Move. Yep, it is. It's okay. How well do the web wings work? Can we use them to cross rivers now? Yes. But in my opinion, web wings are too useful. Like it's almost like you don't need to web swing much anymore.
For the record, I disagree with this, but.
Well, I've seen videos where people don't web swing.
Well, I've seen people do things like, oh, is it faster to web swing or is it faster to web wing?
It's absolutely faster than web wing, 100%.
No, someone did a time where they did like a time trial where basically they only used swinging and they only used web wing to get from one end of the map to the other, and both web's wings were like literally a fraction of a second faster. But when he did both in tandem, he was a full 3 minutes faster.
Right, but in those prolonged, in those traversal times, you're going to be web winging more than you're web swinging, and that feels wrong to me.
I thank my lucky stars that I got there faster. So I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, you're Spider-Man. You're not Angel from X-Men.
But I am still swinging. I am still swinging and doing Spider-Man things. It's not
right.
It's not like they took away web swinging entirely. I just have another method to get faster.
But it just does. I'm not saying it shouldn't be there. But it feels too prominent. It should be what fills the gaps. It shouldn't be what you're constantly striving to. Because typically you're going to web swing so that you can get to a jet so that you can just wing there. So swinging has suddenly become.
That's not how I do it.
That's how most people have done it that I've seen. And
I'm playing it wrong.
I agree, but the game set them up. Player, I'm dead somehow.
Oh fuck! Glad you said something because I did not see you. Why?
That's all I'm saying. Vortex. Because to me, Spider-Man PS4. And of course it didn't introduce web swinging, but it really fulfilled that feeling of holy crap, I am web swinging, I am Spider-Man, this is amazing. And going from if I wanted to, and this is kind of how I look at when you have such a good game in Spider-Man PS4, Spider-Man 2 should just be everything but better, you know? And so the legacy of this game is going to be, if I think to myself, I want to play a Spider-Man game, you know which one I'm going to reach for? Spider-Man PS4, because it's the better Spider-Man experience. They like, more doesn't necessarily mean better when this game isn't, in my opinion, like, this game's claim to fame was never that it was the best action RPG or the best at anything else except for being the best Spider-Man experience. Because if I want to play a action game, then I'll reach for a better action game. But if they're trying to make you feel like Spider-Man, that's something they did in PS4 extremely well, and that's something that has been lost in Spider-Man 2 because it has too much it's trying to do that doesn't go with that mission of being the definitive Spider-Man experience. So to me, it steps backwards because they just have so much more that they feel like they have to do because Miles is in the game, the web wings are in the game. It's just more, but it's not better. Where did I leave off, Vortex?
It's more, but it's not better pizza. No pizza delivery mini game, so
That's true.
obviously it's a fail. You know, what was the
So, Vortex, do you care about some spoilers? Because I'm trying to. How much do you know where you are in the game currently, Jake? How much do you know about what Kraven's been doing?
So I know that he was hunting Sandman.
Uh huh.
I know that he must be the fucking richest man alive. Damn. I mean, Jesus, he is pumping out money. I mean,
So you don't know about what he's done yet, like with his hunt.
not. I mean, I know that he's hunting everybody.
Okay, not gonna say
Howard
anything then.
in town.
Not gonna say anything then.
But I just did something that was like, oh hi, I'm Mrs. Craven and husband. I think you should like promote some of your workers. And he's like, oh, they must kill me to be promoted. And then she was like, well, what if I want to get promoted? And he was like, you will have to try harder. And then I didn't really know what to take away from that conversation, to be honest with you.
What the hell are you talking about?
You don't know what I'm talking about.
What the hell?
It was I took down a base camp or something.
You can get the acid hoser if you want to, by the way. It's a rapid fire version.
I was just about to say, I kind of want that.
Take it. See if you like it.
Did he just fucking leave?
Try it. See if you like it.
Oh yeah, I like
Okay.
it. I can tell you I like it.
Good.
I don't.
Up here. So, the story in the game. I'm not going to say the Craven thing. I'll let you experience that. But so the story in the game is basically. I mean, you said you know. I know everything in terms of story. Okay, great. So then I don't have to spend all this time explaining to you why they made Peter an absolute dickhead for no reason. And how the way I said it to Jake and Brody was the way the current story is. They have two characters that should be splitting two things, which are flaws and struggles. But each character is carrying all of them and none of the other. Miles carries all of the struggles. He is dealing with the death of his father and the question of what is revenge okay? Are these feelings I have towards Lee and wanting him to die, is that okay? That is struggle. Peter is in the best place he's ever been in his life. He has damn near everything he wants. But he's an absolute dickhead because it's a symbiote story, so Peter has to be an absolute dickhead. Pick food.
Which he doesn't. What's food?
Food, yep.
He doesn't start off as an asshole.
No, he doesn't.
He's his normal go-lucky self, but then I assume he gets the symbiote and just gets all angsty.
Yeah, he becomes a bitch for no reason. And so
I'm a bitch.
here Here's what they should have done. Let's do industry. Here's what they should have done. Give Miles the symbiote suit, because one,
I hate that you have like told me this
Yeah.
now, because I barely started, and
Yeah.
I'm already convinced that should have been
it was the move.
direction
It was the move, absolutely, because so there is a point, like minor spoiler here, but there is a point where you confront Lee, and there is like Miles has to deal with negative energy, and it very much comes off as like basically he's in another realm where he is hearing all of the negative thoughts he's ever had about himself, but they're manifest. So what they should have done is there's a moment earlier in the game when Lee surprisingly shows up for a prison transfer. And Miles is trying to save him, but it's misunderstood, and Lee thinks that he leaves him to die. But in that moment, they should have interacted somehow, and Lee should have somehow, through his negative energy powers, left a residual effect on Miles to where...
He kind of did, because he
but not
got new powers from that, right?
They haven't explained that yet.
Okay, yeah.
So I don't know if that's connected or not, but sure. Let's say that
the only explanation they've given me is that some of his energy mixed with mine, and I got new powers.
You know what? You're right. They never really addressed that as far as I can remember. So that just makes this like even more so like what they should have done.
We got bogeys coming in.
Yep. But so let's just say that wow, I have new powers. That also came with a little bit of Lee's negative energy to where Miles, we're gonna need to turn this room on because we're gonna need to set it up to fight.
Yep.
So fire, absolutely. Let's go ahead and research the tier 2 sharpshooter.
All right. You you got fire, don't you? You hang here.
Yep.
I'll go.
Yep.
I'll go up.
So let's say the residual effect from Lee and his negative energy makes it to where Miles is haunted by his father, the voice of his father, in a way to where, like, obviously, like, it's not really him, but, I mean, those who have lost a loved one, like or go through grief, know that the mind is irrational with the way it processes things. Obviously, Miles' dad would never be like, I'm dead because of you. You weren't even Spider-Man yet, but I'm dead because of you. But like,
you were just a kid last time I saw you, but I'm dead because of you.
But there could be those things where like his dad could like act like he sees the progress that he's made, the person he's become, and he's disappointed. Like that is the kind of stuff that somebody dealing with grief or some kind of negative mental state would do. So you make it to where Miles is dealing with that while also dealing with Peter spending more time with Harry and MJ because the EMF.
Sorry, quick question, because I do want to pay attention to what you're saying. Crystal Bot upgrade. I'm looking at one that says Speed of the Essence adds 20% bot speed to all crystal actions.
That's good.
The other one is Dug In, 25% when slotted, or Slow-Mo reduces movement speed of monsters in the same room by 25%, reduces defensive monsters in the same room by 30.
That gives both of them?
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like that, honestly.
Okay, you want to do that?
Yeah, let's do that one.
All right, sorry.
So,
We're getting to his interactions with Pete and...
Yeah, so Peter unintentionally is not giving Miles the attention and time that he wants/needs because Miles wants to be a better Spider-Man. That's all he really wants. And Peter, what you should make is his arc more about letting go, learning to not need to be everything for everyone. Because Peter
Find balance.
Yeah, which is in the game. It's a theme in the game already.
In the game.
But like finding balance between like basically like trusting your team, trusting your village. I should not have made. I should have made that here. Oh well, we've got two of them. That was
We got
stupid
two
of
of them
me.
now, you know?
And so Peter, his arc would be trying to learn to trust his team, but also trying to find balance in being Spider-Man and being Peter Parker, which was something that we don't get explored a lot. I feel like in Spider-Man stories is what happens when Peter's given the chance to be
Just be Peter.
and to be like saving the world as just Peter. And like we don't get that explored a lot, I feel like, or at least not that I know of, but also like in that thought, what we know about Peter, is that something he even wants? We don't know.
Right.
Because like he's been Spider-Man for so long that like he probably loves it. But like those are the questions that I would love to see asked in a Spider-Man story, but instead we just got, I've got big teeth too because I'm a symbiote. But anyway, so Peter,
I'm a big old symbiote bitch.
Peter would not be flawless in this story, but he would also have struggle because I
mean, his struggle is, how do I let go and move on, and is that something I even want to do?
Correct. And that would also be thematic with May, because a part of the story that they set up and then just drop is May's dead, and Peter is clearly mourning her because he won't let go of her house yet or the stuff in her house. And they don't do anything with that. They just kind of are like, yeah, Peter's struggling with that, but you know, Peter, he gets distracted and he doesn't get around to things a lot. But it's just a dangling thread that feels like it has no narrative place, like with what they did.
How many hours are you in, Steven? And
I might be in the final act.
yeah. And the reason I ask is because it just seems like you are. I feel like I keep waiting for you to text me and be like, "Oh, it finally came together. This one thing or two things happened, and
I'm telling you right now,
suddenly it makes sense."
I have completed, as far as, unless if they've got a secret round 2 where Peter's like, well, guess what? I got the suit again.
Bitch, I want to go.
Yeah. Unless if there's like a secret like thing where that happens again, I have completed the big like tension arc between Miles and Peter, and everything that I'm talking about in what I feel like they should change is stuff that I have already, like, they've had their chance to do it right and they didn't.
And they didn't. Yeah.
So
I meant to ask this earlier, just as we kind of were talking about this, but I heard one reviewer talking about the story. They said that they didn't like the story and they were trying to not be spoilery. So the only thing they said was it felt very much like all of the problems could have been resolved with a phone call and just open conversation and communication. Is that a pretty decent summation?
Yeah,
for what you would say?
pretty much, because it gets to the point where, like, I told you about how in the trailer scene, right after that, Peter calls MJ and he's like, Miles messed up big time and I'm mad at him. And
I'm mad,
but
I'm
like
Spider-Man.
But like he didn't. Or, like when he said that, I was like, wait, what did Miles do? If anything, he was like he was distractingly helpful in this scene.
Yeah.
and then Peter just stops taking his phone calls, and Peter just starts swinging around the city. He's like, I gotta do everything myself, just like always. I'm Spider-Man. I have to be Spider-Man by myself. I'm the only one this suit makes me a better Spider-Man. I don't need anybody else. I've got this suit. I'm Spider-Man. And like that's as like it's a really sad day when I can sit there and be like, damn, Sam Raimi understood the black suit better than these guys. Because Sam Raimi is a good director, but it is like public knowledge that he was forced to include Venom in his movie, and because he was a fan of the Golden Age characters. Venom had become really big, and the studio was like, no, the kids love Venom. They want Venom. And he was like, but I want Vulture. Because like he grew up on Spider-Man, and so he grew up with the more kind of silly characters. But if you watch the Sam Raimi movies, they're absolutely Golden Age Spider-Man, and they do that exceedingly well. So for a guy who was like, what is this Venom that these kids are all about? For him to understand the ramifications of the black suit better than the people that redefined Peter Parker to me. What the hell is going on?
Here's what I've kind of come to is maybe we just shouldn't do Venom stories anymore. You know what I
We
mean?
shouldn't.
Maybe we've exhausted Venom.
Well, the thing is, we have, but we haven't at the same time, because there's going to be a moment in the game. I'm not going to tell you what happens. Maybe you already got spoiled on it. I don't know, but I'm not going to even play with fire. You're going to be like, oh, that's why they did this.
Why they did?
Why they? Yes. What?
I assume it has to do with who is Venom, and I don't know.
It really doesn't. It really doesn't.
Okay. Like who ends up being Venom in the end?
So a big theory of mine, like I've talked about, is that Insomniac seems like they are bored with Peter Parker. And Vortex, you mentioned this worries you about the Wolverine game. I'm not worried about the Wolverine game, because if anything, this game,
that's the one they want to do.
Yeah. It feels like this game was made out of contractual obligation, and they've been itching to do a more brutal character. And so to me, it's like, yeah, bring on Wolverine. But
Can I spoil one suit that's in the game for you?
For me?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know that you care. I'm just...
Sure.
There's a Wolverine outfit that you can unlock for Miles, I think.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm just telling you. I'm not... You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, can I spoil something for you about the black suit that is not really a spoiler? It's just funny when I realized that the detail was there.
Sure.
The longer you play as black suit Peter, the more veiny it gets.
Does it get more girthy too?
It does. Like just a little bit.
Nice.
Like because during that dark
The
phase,
bulge slowly gets bigger.
during that dark phase where you play as black suit Venom or black suit Peter, you keep wanting to be like,
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know where we're supposed to be going.
where
Right
we need to move the crystal to this slot. So
have we had that this whole time?
for a minute,
I'm gonna open this door. Oh, never mind.
that's part of
Never
the
mind.
crystal move.
All right. Here.
Go ahead, and yep, we can move together.
Do we have a? Hang on. Do we have a research station?
I'm
honestly,
no.
I've been so,
yes.
I've been so engaged in this conversation that I forgot.
Yeah, it's right there.
What we were really doing.
So during the dark ages of the game,
Fatal Focus 2.
Fatal Focus 2, 100%. Yep.
Right.
During the dark phase
I'm gonna
of
start the move.
playing
I'll start
as
the move.
as Black Suit Spider-Man, you keep wanting to be like, but I want to play as another suit, and the game's like, okay, and then the next scene it's like, it's like you have to be Black Suit, and so it just keeps.
Oh fuck! You gotta.
It keeps resetting you to Black Suit.
That's funny.
But you can still do like wandering around the city in other suits. Like my favorite suit that for Peter has been black and red Scarlet Spider. That suit looks so clean.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I love the Scarlet Spider look. I don't even know why, but it's so good.
Yeah, it looks good. I think I actually was trying that. I'm the noir suit.
Yeah.
And I love it, but I also hate that it's from the.
It's the animated. Yeah.
The animated thing, just because it separates you so much, and it's just kind of tough to look at.
Yep.
I tell you what suit I really fucking love though, and it's kind of hard for me to go away from this one for both.
Mm-hmm.
Is the Moon Knight for Peter, and I think it's called the Arc Knight.
The Arachnite.
The Arachnite for Miles.
The
ones with the
they
caves.
yeah they did Peter.
Amazing.
In my opinion, the Moon Knight they did dirty because it looks a little bit too much like pajamas. But the Arachnite for Miles looks so clean. It looks so good.
Is amazing.
Yeah.
I do agree. Like of the two, I like Arachnite better. But I still think Peter's looks pretty good, especially when you put it in all black.
Yeah.
You don't notice the pajama-ness of it as much when it's all
But you know
black,
what I mean by
don't
like the
think.
pajamas.
Oh, I totally get it. It's the pants, really, is what it is.
But no, the I like how you have different color schemes for the suits. But Scarlet
That was a huge win. I hate that not every suit has that, but that was a huge win. We got food here.
Excellent. The Scarlet Spider one though, the one I'm talking about is the black with gold trim and the hoodie is red. It looks so cool. But yeah, I kept trying to run that, and then it was like, ha, here are the veins again. And so, yeah, I think the black suit is a suit you can switch to in the game, Vortex. The 3 meter range on active skill, that might be good for you. I don't know.
I was going to do the roast and toast, which is increasing acid damage.
Before you do that, let me see what my options are, because I can't while you're looking at it.
Beep.
Increase elemental power when no turn. Who do you think I am?
Who do you think I am?
Yeah, go ahead and go and get what you want. Mine are garbage.
All right.
But so yeah, where was I?
We were talking about suits, but I don't know where you wanna go.
So basically, okay. So the whole thing I said about the negative energy with Miles, make it to where the way that Peter ends up getting the suit. I'm not going to spoil the way it happens. Just replace Peter with Miles.
Yep.
And it'll still work.
I hate that you brought that up because that is such.
It would be so good.
That makes so much sense.
I got wrecked.
The other thing about that is that, to my knowledge, and I'm sure there's something.
There's probably a comic somewhere.
I would not be familiar at all with a Miles Morales Venom story.
And the great thing is, you don't even have to make him, and this is part of my elevator pitch, you don't even have to make him work the same way as Peter, the Peter Venom suit, because like Miles already has strong powers. Right. Make it to where the symbiote just helps him dial in those powers.
Right.
And remember the whole negative energy thing where he's hearing the whispers of his father through Lee's powers?
Right.
Make that the symbiote. When he gets the suit, make that voice louder, and suddenly, wait, Jefferson Davis wasn't voiced by Tony Todd. What's going on? Oh shit, that's the symbiote. It's literally infecting Miles' mind through the face of his father, who, like, if there's one way to get a character like that to, like, listen to those negative thoughts, it's through the character that haunts him, you know? It's so simple. And make it to where after he gets the suit, it's easier to control his powers, but he's also, like, obviously emotionally heightened, but make it to where this image of his father is kind of pulling the strings a bit, so that it's less of Miles just being a baby back bitch for no reason, and more of you see the claws in him. With Peter, it's literally just, I'm better Spider-Man than everybody because I got this black suit and I got these veins. I'm so girthy.
I got a big black dick.
and like that would just be so much more compelling. And then the iconic scene that has to happen in every black suit story, where Peter
he frees himself from it.
Where he rips it off on his own volition. How much more powerful would that be if it was Miles basically saying, "You're not my father. Like, I know my father, like, and he would never think this about me." Both emotionally, mentally, and physically ripping off what's been holding him back. Like, that's so powerful. But no, I'm big back bitch. I'm Spider-Man. I got big veins. So yeah. Instead, we got all struggle, no flaw Miles, all flaw, no struggle Peter, to the point where Miles, who has this crisis of confidence in
before you continue, Crystal Bot upgrade, the only good one is dug in, 25% defense while slotted.
I agree.
It's got giving its all, which is that reduced max health but give us food and science. And then it's got swift but sloppy, which I didn't even read last time, and you said no, so I'm just assuming that's a no.
Well, it just takes 50% extra damage on the.
Yeah.
So I just say dug in.
Okay, great.
But so you've got this Miles Morales in the current game that we have, is this character who has this, like, well, I just want to be a better Spider-Man. What if I'm not good enough Spider-Man? When every scene has him exceeding as Spider-Man. He is doing great. like it's the whole they're telling us one thing but showing us another thing. Like, what do you mean Miles is like doesn't believe in himself? Why wouldn't he? He succeeds at literally everything he does.
He's got to write that essay though. You know what I mean?
Which again, it would play so well into someone struggling to talk about themselves in a positive way, dealing with the heightened emotions of a symbiote.
Mm-hmm.
Like, make it to where he writes the essay with the symbiote, and we don't see what it says. And then after he's pulled it off, we see what he wrote, and he's a complete dickhead.
Yeah, again, I hate that you like came to that realization because it is so right.
It just makes so much sense.
It was the right answer, and we all missed it.
I literally just thought of that now. The whole thing of like, what if Miles with the symbiote wrote the essay and we got to read it, and it's just like, hey fuckers. Oh man. But anyway, so the story is saying one thing, showing another thing, and so we hate Peter because it's like, well, he's got the black suit, but they don't justify his emotional response with like what it is, because again, he has everything he wants.
Life is going great.
Life is going great for him. So why just because and I understand, like, well, the symbiote it infects people's minds. So for me, just to clarify where I'm, Vortex, are you even still here?
But like with the Sam Raimi thing, just to go back to that, Peter was in a rough place.
Yes.
Lots of things were going wrong. He was trying to figure out his life. And then he got the symbiote. And honestly, the symbiote made his life better, but he became an asshole.
Correct.
And so now, and I haven't gotten to this, so I'm just kind of going off what you've said, talking about it. But it seems like what I'm about to experience is that Peter becomes an asshole and ruins what good things he did build in his life.
He like, and the only justification of like,
I was gonna figure it out.
The only justification of that catharsis is that he has some throwaway lines where he's like, "Well, that felt good," and so
It felt good to touch my veins.
MJ, you feel these veins? But so just to explain context with the black suit storyline for me, I'll get the one that's further away. Get the one to the left. My best exposure to Black Suit Spider-Man, like that whole story, was Spider-Man the Animated Series in the 90s and Spider-Man 3 by Sam Raimi. In both of those stories, please hit the blackout. Please hit it. So in both of those stories, Peter is like you said, his life's not going great. In Spider-Man 3, emotionally, like his relationships aren't good. Like he's failing. And then in the Spider-Man animated series, he is at literal physical odds to where this, I'm pretty sure the Sinister Six is coming after him, and so he's at his limit. He needs an edge. And so
Go ahead and move the bot.
Yep, move the bot. And so, oh gosh, we have no industry.
Great.
So the suit becomes a solution that we see the positive, but the negative doesn't outweigh the positive, you know? Because like he needs it, or at least he feels like he needs it. And so there is it's an allegory to addiction, honestly. Like the Black Suit has always felt like that to me, where it's like sure, things may at the moment seem like they're better, but once you come down, or once you realize the cost that comes with the consequences, it's clearly not worth it, and you're not yourself. It's you're literally sacrificing your humanity.
You're not you and you're veiny.
You're not you and you're veiny. But this story loses that, because again, he's already doing just fine, and he this whole time has been like, Miles, I need you. Like he's been making sure to say like, hey, I need your help. And then he's suddenly just like, screw them. They don't even have veins like me.
Ain't nobody got veins like me.
You killed my dad.
You killed me, Dad. I'm 12.
That needs to come back.
I've already forgotten like the core of the bit. But
that was Gotham Knights. Damien as a DLC character. But anyway, yeah. So basically, like act all the way through act. You need to get over here. You need to get over here.
I'm coming.
All the way through act 2. Just
teleport you, by the way.
That's good to know. Those core changes would have completely redone the story. They would have given us something fresh that we've never gotten before, or at least a combination
not
a lot of that works in cohesion with the rest of the story. Like it all fits disgustingly to where it almost seems like this was their plan, and then they were just like, "Wait, which one gets the soup? Which one do we hate?"
You know, it was probably confusing, and like, I'm sorry if I catch any slack from this because I don't mean it. Why are they both Spider-Man? And I Miles is Spider-Man. I get it.
And they're very intentional,
But
like
why-
where Peter's just like, "Spider-Man, I need you. Good job, Spider-Man."
Yes, they both say it, and all the time I'm just like,
Wait, which one? Which one said it?
who are you talking to? Like, I understand that you're both Spider-Man, but like, there's got to be some sort of like nomenclature, like,
Yeah.
and one of the funny examples, because like, I mean, obviously we know him as Miles Morales. Well, he can't go by that because it's his literal name, so that makes sense. But and like Spider-Gwen, right?
She goes
She
by
can't
Ghost
be
Spider.
Gwen. You're right. She goes by Ghost Spider. There's a kids show. I think Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends or some shit like that. Anyway,
Spider-Man has amazing veins.
so that's when he gets the black suit.
Oh man.
Oh my god. So in the show, it's Spider-Man, Ghost Spider, and Spin, which is Miles's character.
What?
And I'm not fighting for Spin, but I'm just pointing out that like
They
toddlers-
made a choice.
toddlers are confused because I get that they're both spider people, but why are they both Spider-Man? Oh, that fucked them up.
Maybe Miles should go as Spider them.
Spider he him. Oh jeez.
But yeah, which again, maybe a part of that story that you create is teaching Miles to carve his own path, because, and who knows, maybe like again, it's one of those things where they very well could in what's left of the story, the whole essay thread line they just kind of dropped because Miles is
Right.
a horrible procrastinator. You need to go to the crystal.
I'm working on it.
You can teleport. Yep. But maybe a part of Miles's arc where he's writing the essay, maybe the part of the resolution for that is going to be he needs to make his own name. He needs to come up with his own identity. And you could have done that more so if he had dealt with this crisis of confidence and crisis of self. But because this version of Miles Morales, I hate this version of Miles Morales in this game, not because I dislike the character, but because they made him too perfect. He has no flaws. Because even though he like struggles with thoughts of like doubt and everything, that it's harder to relate when he very clearly doesn't have those problems. Like for a character struggles to resonate to the audience, they have to have flaws. There has to be some truth to what they feel.
I'm gonna refresh these choices. I don't.
Yeah.
Would you rather an amplifier or a flamethrower too? We can't afford either right now, but I'm just asking.
Probably the amplifier too.
Really? Okay.
Because the flamethrower is more used for.
Do we want science or industry? Data research station. Generator. We have one industry, right?
We have one to show us through science.
If we find another, though, I think we get more industry.
Yeah. Yeah, and again, that's another thing, Vortex. He's been Spider-Man for I don't even know how long in this game, but it's not been as long as Peter, but he's a better Spider-Man than Peter, pretty much, which is really annoying.
You're using your knockback a lot. Do you want that, or is that not something worth you having?
I'm not using it to knock back. I'm using it to upgrade, so. Which you could pick that up.
Can I equip that?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not using my knockback, but...
Oh, wait, hold on.
Wait, what is that?
Oh, yeah, I don't use that because that's fire rate for a neutral weapon, and you don't have a neutral weapon equipped.
Sure don't.
So you kind of want to hate Miles even more because he's that kid in college that never studied, never had to. Like I'm gonna be honest. I was kind of that kid in college. I'm dead. I was kind of that kid in college.
Fuck! I literally teleported away.
Where it's fine. Where I didn't have to. I could get by without studying. I was more of a projects came easy to me. But it sucks to be that person eventually, because. And this is gonna sound really bad. When you never learned how to try, when you become an adult, it's like, what?
And you have to try it.
Yeah, it's like, what the hell am I doing?
Yeah. Fuck. Did we lose that generator?
We lost the generator.
God damn it. Yeah, I'm swarmed over here.
Oh, you know what, Vortex? You know what? Just so we get that live reaction, go ahead and tell me. Go ahead and tell me what happens at the end with Miles. Just send me privately on Discord.
There you go. I'm gonna say what I assume, and I don't want to be confirmed or denied. I assume.
Does he get the black suit veins, but not the black suit?
Does he get veiny? I assume that Miles becomes the, I guess, quote unquote, definitive Spider-Man. Peter retires.
If they do that, it's gonna piss me off because they completely unearned Peter retiring in this game. Like they had the chance to make it work for him retiring, and they completely lost the
Amplifier 2.
Yeah, let's do Amplifier 2.
Do you want to do it now, or do you want to wait till the next wave attack?
Let's wait till we've figured out what we're doing.
I don't think it's worth doing more wave attacks for no reason.
Yeah.
There is another door up here through this door we just went through.
Okay.
Let's figure out what we're doing. Yeah, I think we got so far, Steven, that we were just like, what are we doing? All right, industry or
Industry.
science? Okay, yeah, we're running low on industry. Good call.
So we can move the crystal bot with this next door. So I'm going to open up a door that allows us to move the crystal bot so that we can kind of reassess our defenses.
Okay. Yeah, we haven't really, I would say, lack of defenses.
Yep, that one right there. Perfect.
Ooh.
Don't open that door.
Yeah.
You're right, Vortex. That does piss me off. Ooh, I'm mad. But that, look, if that doesn't tell you that I've been right this whole time, I don't know what will.
Oh, this is it right here.
Who's with the crystal?
Fuck me, I don't know. I mean, who's Crystal? I hardly know her.
Clearing a path. Watch my back.
I'm fucking everything I can find.
That's good, Jake.
If it's got a hole in my veins, I found it. I'm down.
It has a hole. My veins have found it.
Oh, I'm just so veiny. Oh, jeez.
You know, I hate being right all the time. I hate it. It's a curse being so
I
freaking
don't
smart.
want to be confirmed or denied anything.
Okay.
But I am. So you're. I just want to clarify that what you've been saying all along is they're done with Peter. Like they don't. They're bored of Peter.
Yeah.
Right. That's kind of your final.
Like that's something I've been
Thesis
saying from the
answer.
beginning is that, like, I just don't think they even like Peter anymore. They feel like they've said all they can with him. I'm gonna get some like heavy defenses in the crystal room.
Okay. Great. Yeah, I would prefer to just hold there anytime we can.
Well, they kind of screwed us with options. I'll open this door just so that I can.
I see that you did. I'm
Yeah,
not mad about it at all.
Yeah, just to give us a little more choice.
I didn't do that, but I am gonna start the amplifier as well.
Start the amplifier.
Or do you want?
Oh, yeah, do it.
Do you want flamethrower or
Amplifier,
that? Because we can
amplifier.
afford both. Okay. Or, well, we can't afford both, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, either.
One or the other. Either or. I'll tell you what I'm more worried about is generators.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'm trying to get to that one that's under attack, but there's literally like 15, and I'm kind of pissed about it. Fuck, I'm down. Yeah, there's a fuck ton coming that way.
They broke the generator.
Yeah, I saw. I'm not happy about it. There are so many bugs coming your way from this side. It is ungodly. There's a laser back here, though, that decided to wake the fuck up and start doing some business. He got knocked down. I don't know how he healed, but he decided to start fucking shit up. I don't know what he did.
Found his veins. That's what happened.
He found those veins, dude. He fucking found them. I don't know if I can permanently die, but I'm probably from whatever happens if that happens. There it is. Well, I hope that amplifier was worth it, Steven.
Opening a door. I'm gonna buy a couple med kits.
We could definitely use that.
Freaking kidding me? Okay, I'm just gonna open this door.
Go ahead.
Hey, mine. Sure.
Why not? Oh, but yeah, fuck it up.
Stay with the crystal. I'm gonna lock this down best I can. Hey, guess what? My turrets don't work if the room doesn't have power. That sucks. How do I feel about MJ? She's an alien in this game.
Steven said that at some point, and I thought it was a spoiler. I was like, wait, what?
No, in the first game, I thought they went a little hard with trying to convince us that MJ's a girl boss. Like, it felt like an apology letter. writing, and they would tell you that it was, because MJ, they would say she's been problematic in the past because she's been a damsel in distress all the time, whatever, and so they tried really hard to make her a character that contributes, and that's fine, but when you really want to say something, it can show in your writing and be disingenuous, you know? Because it's like, why is Mary Jane in the story? Because she's a really boring character and we wanted her to not be boring, you know? So suddenly the story is servicing the character, not the character servicing the story. Oh my god, are you kidding me, Vortex?
God damn it.
Are you kidding me right now? Vortex, you tell me right now, is MJ an alien? Did she get replaced when she went to that Russian country?
She's a scroll.
She's a scroll. Oh my god. Vortex, you spoil
she's
me.
a good scroll.
You
She's
spoil
a
me in
good
the
scroll.
Discord chat right now. Vortex, don't you dare leave me.
She's a good scroll though, like the kind in Captain Marvel. Actually, close personal friends with Captain Marvel. Actually, Captain Marvel's girlfriend in Paris. Also, fucking Black Panther.
You know what? Black Panther's in there too.
Hey, you know what? Why not? It's a pretty open relationship. Oh my god. Let me tell you, I was kind of mad at how little we got of Black Cat. She just kind of
Yeah.
shows up and it's like, oh, but
It-
like my girlfriend in Paris. And Miles is like, you know, you got to do what you got to do.
It's look, I'm gonna be that, you know, conservative heterosexual white male for a second, but it very much felt just like, I'm gay. Good night.
Gay and goodbye.
I'm
I'm
gonna go be. She's bi.
Like,
She's bi.
well, oh yeah, I gotta thank you.
Yeah.
That is the better term there. Like I think we knew that.
But like, my girlfriend. I'm going to be gay in Paris. Good day, sir.
I gotta go be gay in Paris. Leave me alone.
Hold on, we're not ending the stream till like see what Vortex has to say about himself.
See what
Fuck my
Vortex
life.
has to say about himself. What
Like,
did
just
you get some answers or
I,
what's the?
I got the answer I was worried about.
So I'm fine with being spoiled with this. Is MJ an alien?
No, she's not an alien,
Okay, great.
but she is. Just put her on the damn cover. Just put her over Peter. Like, just make it MJ and Miles. It'd be more fitting to what the game is trying to be. Like, there are points there's a point in the game where, like, you play as MJ several times, but you have your silver sable gun, and so you're able to just kill so many hunters. And there's a point in the game where you're playing as MJ and you hear Craven over a speaker say, like, the girl with the gun she is here as well. Find her and Spider-Man. She is equally important to me as Spider-Man. Basically, where he's just like, Mary Jane is a very capable, strong woman and also a great journalist. Oh, and yeah, Craven totally has a choking kink.
Oh, I've gathered that much just because, like,
There's a point where a character is choking me, he just goes, harder. This game is a freaking riot, and I hate it so much.
that's so funny. I'm like, I don't feel as strongly about any of this as you do. I am really in the park, the team, the basket, whatever of, damn, Miles should have gotten the symbiote. Like, that just makes so much sense. So much more sense to me, and I'm not even halfway through.
Yep.
But I hate that you hate it so much just because of how much you love.
But
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but like Spider-Man PS4 is one of your favorite games ever.
It's one of my favorite games. It is possibly a 10 out of 10 game for me. And like, there are a few games that I would give that distinction to. Because when I see that game, I see a game that had the assignment, and that assignment was, we are going to make the definitive Spider-Man experience, being the definitive experience of what it feels like to be Spider-Man, fighting crime, fighting his rogues, the definitive experience of being in a Peter Parker Spider-Man story, like all of the themes that make him such a compelling character. Everything fired on all cylinders. Everything did. And that is why, like, I would consider this game maybe like, all things considered, a 7 if I'm being generous. Which is still, we live on 7s sometimes.
Wait, I'm sorry. What's the 7?
Spider-Man 2.
Okay. Yeah.
And which how hard I've been on it probably sounds like that's surprising.
Well, look, I was surprised when IGN gave it an 8.
Yeah.
Because IGN is, and I would say even with the 8, they're doing this, but usually they are the ones that will give it a 10 out of 10 and then tell you everything that's wrong with it.
Yep.
And it's like, okay, well then why did it get a 10 over a 9?
You're absolutely
Yeah,
right, Vortex.
she-
I noticed that too, and I hated it.
So
But
I don't know.
but it is more personal to me than it is say, like, I cannot say that Spider-Man 2 is objectively a bad game, but I can say from every angle that I have approached this game from, and I was excited for this game. Like, it is the sequel to one of my favorite action RPGs ever. Like, one of my favorite games. And so for me to approach this and the curtain to be peeling back, and for me to, I have that feeling where it's like, I don't like this. I don't like this. Like, and like, trying to be fair about it, but even with things I love, like a big thing that I'll say to people is, it is important to be critical of things you love. Because if you're critical of things and you're able to acknowledge, identify why you like things as much as you're able to do that with why you dislike things, the things that you love are just much more special. And so seeing this game, which is the sequel to one of those games that I think is extraordinarily special, seeing it fumble the ball so many times with things that I was immediately able to identify and say, like, no, you did it wrong, you should have done this. With so many things, just rapid fire, it is less of an objectively saying, like, this game is bad, and it's more, this game is such a disappointment that it pisses me off. Because it missed the point. And for that to say that about the sequel to a game that, like, whenever I say, like, reference games that adapt an existing IP, my go-to is Spider-Man PS4 for getting the point. And for it to be on the exact opposite side of the spectrum with this game is just like, man, what the hell happened? And so, like, it's not one of those things where, like, with a Kojima game, where someone says, well, I like it, and I'm just like, no, you don't, and here's why. It's just one of those things where, like, it does become personal, because if I see someone who is just like, man, I love Spider-Man PS4, I think I like this even more, like there's this trigger that goes off in my mind that's just like, no, you don't understand. You don't understand why you're stupid. Like,
You don't even understand how dumb you are.
Like, because I want more of that love and that thought that went into Spider-Man PS4, and what we got here very much felt like a movie sequel. Like, video game sequels normally elevate. Movie sequels can often feel like, oh, we did the things that we were supposed to do, like, and that's how this felt, where it didn't, nothing in the payoff of this game that was set up in the first one felt earned or felt satisfying, and nothing new that they added felt additive. And it's just the kind of sequel that, even though it's It's objectively not a bad game. It hurts more than the bad games. Because it's able to just enough to trick people into thinking it's a good game. Also, I listed this game that we're playing right now as Tom Clancy's The Division 2. I didn't change it. Maybe that's why no one watched. Man, we gotta fix that.
We gotta figure our shit out.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, I gotta go to bed.
Yeah.
But yeah, this has been fun. I love this game, Steven. I don't
I'm
know
really
what
glad.
is left for us to do in it, but I
mean,
wanna continue playing
we
it.
still have a lot of... Where is Endless? There it is. We still have a lot of dungeon to explore, and we still have to beat it. So,
All right, well, I can't wait. We'll have to get a third person in with us, but
yeah, I'll start pitching it to the guys.
sounds good. All right.
All right, stay veiny,
that's gonna
everybody.
stay veiny, everybody. We'll see y'all probably Thursday or Friday or Saturday or all of the above or none of the above, you know? Just keep it fresh. Keep it veiny. We'll see y'all next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.